Right, let's have a look at what's got going on right here. Because apparently, according to Rose, we'll know who's behind it at the end of all this. So let's have a
Hello
look.
all. I want to show
She
you
said.
this email that I received from someone called, they call themselves Rose Leave Us Alone at proton.me. So
Good day,
they call
bonsoir,
themselves Rose Leave Us
wherever you
Alone at
are.
proton.me. So
Good day,
they call
bonsoir.
themselves Rose Leave Us Alone.
At least it's working well. I trust you are well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. I am your dandelion, and this is your service. It's Sunday too. No, it's Monday. It's Monday, and I'm not even drunk, but I'll always be drunk deep down inside. So, um, I thought we'd just do some housekeeping today. Nothing very serious, just some fun, of course. Some fun in the sun. Well, there's no sun. It's turning to become winter here in South Africa, and it is Freedom Day today. Today, 32 years ago, we all voted, those of us who were of age, we voted for the brand new spanking Democratic president, which ever since then, we've just gone downhill as a country and as a nation, and we just became more racist, I suppose, with each other. Isn't it just too funny like that? We were less racist during apartheid. Well, maybe they call it reverse apartheid or reverse racism right now today. So anyway, I've been catching up on watching a few of the ladies on the streets, or the creatures in the swamp, however you want to say it. But everybody seems to be speaking about me. Well, the way I am upset about losing my monetization. And the truth of the matter is I'm half glad. I am. I put so much effort in, and nobody even watched me for the tarot. So because I lost the monetization, I thought, well, nobody was watching me anyway, and nobody enjoys tarot. They just love the gossip and the misery. And that's what I heard from old Lizzo, Spazzo. You know these ladies from Middle England, Inner Earth, yeah? They're quite rough. You don't want to get them on the wrong side. Generally, they have a lot of rings on their fingers for as defense mechanisms. Or most of the time, these lassies from Yorkshire, you have to defend yourself from them. There's no chances. You don't want to get involved in a bitch fight. Not in Yorkshire or Inner Earth. They are ruffians, and you can just see what company they choose to have. But there's nothing, in the old days, they used to say it's like sort of quite racist. You can take the black man out of the bush, but you can't take the bush out of the black man. And it's the same thing with the Yorkshire lassies. You can take them out of the gang, but you can't take the gang out of the Yorkshire lassies. They rough, very, very rough, like dogs. Sort of, like little chihuahuas, maybe. Anyway, Lizzo, this is for you. You are truly a hypocrite. Absolute fucking hypocrite. You are saying that the reason why I lost my monetization, and I think also Gypsy lady, I put her on my community page. She's a fine American lady. She also says, you mustn't be pissed off if you're trolling someone else. Darling. Then if you cannot play in the kitchen, get out, because that's what the biggest viewers in politics, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, And just Alex Jones. Did you see Alex Jones? He sold InfoWars to The Onion. The Onion. Well, anyway, if YouTube says that is trolling, then it's trolling. Or then maybe there's just a different type of there's rules for you and me, and then rules for them because they're bigger. But that's all they do is they troll. They troll the president. They troll the president of France's wife. They troll Putin. They troll the biggest. They troll Israel. That's all trolling. That's what the media houses do. They troll each other. Fox News trolls CNN. This is what it's all about. That's what keeps us entertained. It's called entertainment, you see. And it's never going to end. And if you lose your monetization over trolling, then that's not the reason why I lost my monetization. I lost my monetization because at least 5 of you little unpaid trolls. Team Rose likes to say that you're paid, but I think not. You do this for free. You troll for free. It's as simple as that. Why? Because you love to hate me and Team Rose. You see. Let me show you an example of this fabulous lady from Yorkshire, first of all, and then we'll get to maybe to Gypsy lady. Gypsy, I've seen a few words between you and White Rabbit. There, when you and Rabbit, you've had a few choice words for each other, and it's been on public. And so we do this as creators on these streets or in this swamp of tech. Insan 14C, hello sir. Good day, happy Freedom Day from South Africa. Thank you very much for joining us. Give me a thumbs up, double tap on the screen if you're live over here. I'm just ranting and rolling. Do you do sex in this age? I don't know. What age are you? That's 14 scares me. No, I'm not doing sex right now. We're not doing sex. We're not allowed to do sex. YouTube bans sex. Like they want to ban trolling too. So anyway, you say Lizzo, Spazzo Lizzo says that I'm the hater, like Team Rose likes to say I'm the hater. I've got no hate on my channel. I only use your words against you. And that's what got me into trouble. I used your very own words. And no, it's got nothing to do with putting fair use, because that fair use only works in America. You see? Yeah, it's even stricter. They'll take me to jail if I say some words. They'll send the SWAT team over to me. What's the age in what? I can't see what that says. What's the age of your wife? I've got no wife. I don't do wives. No, I'm not Elon Musk. Elon Musk has a whole big house in Texas where he keeps all his children and all his wives. I don't have a wife and I don't want one. This is why. This is extremely, these are reasons, the reasons why you don't want to get married. But if you have children and you can afford it, then maybe you should get married and have children. Children are the best. Children are the future. Treat them well and let them lead the way. Some cappy, anyone? So, where are you from? Insane. Anyway, let's take a look and see. Let's go down memory lane. Don't you want to? Yes, join me. Join me. Going down memory lane. You have no wife, so that's why you look so good and young. Oh, hello, sir, Mr. Pakistan. Thanks for joining. Thank you, sir. Shia, what's your name on? Or maybe there's someone else. You have no wife. That's why you look so good and young. Thank you so much. Let's see. What is this over here? Turn it around. Da-da-da-da.
So I want you to
So, wait a moment. Let's just pause a moment. So, it was sent by somebody called Rose Leave Us Alone at protonmail.me. Oh, .me. Would that be Maine? Have you not worked that out yet, Rose? It was sent from Maine. The .me means it was sent from Maine. So basically, what it is
You're just
somebody
making
with a
fun of
Proton
Rose.
Mail
That's
account
all you're doing.
in Maine
That's
has
all you
sent
do.
this
You make fun of
email.
Rose, and you make it entertaining. That's
So,
all I
Here
did.
we have it. Oh, by the way, we're on Buttercup's. Buttercup Maria. Touch the little girl's nose to reveal your worst flaw. Maria, you are stubbornly independent. Maria, you have a heart. Roan, you're a protector.
Oh,
What I said was there are plenty of Americans that like those things. So your point that because Peggy likes those things is also not evidence of anything. You know, it's simply she likes those things. I never said it's evidence that she's an American. It's as simple as that. It's not evidence of anything, to be honest, because there's a lot of Americans like British things. That's the
oh,
point.
look who the cat
Don't know what
dragged in.
point you're getting at. Lizzo does not know who Peggy is. I do. But the non-stop comments Peggy makes about
So, hello, my dear, good old friend. Yes, I saw something quite disgusting out of your lips. Something absolutely shocking. I don't know what to do about this. You're just the person I wanted to speak to about this very, very thing. Could you please explain yourself to me? Hmm? It doesn't want to focus. Darling, please focus. Can you see that? MJD, hello. Lionel is an ass. Yes. So I was going to chop your wrench away just for that, but I thought, no, let's forgive and forget. What of it? I think it's quite nasty. You're two-faced. You'd never say that to me until you said it now because you had to own up to it. You're just like the inner earth. The inner earth, what Lizzo? Huh? Spizzo, Lizzo, Spezzo. You're just like her, a hypocrite. You want to be over here and you go over there and you're just in the thick of it with these middle school, Middle Earth mean girls. And then you come here and then what? Are you paid as well? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it in a nasty way. I was so sensitive that it actually cheered me up. It made me feel much better. Yes, Lionel is an ass. So tell me, is Dot really, is Dot banned? is Dot banned from, what's the name? Where's the next one? Why can't I get it now? There. This is from Lizzo, 11 days ago. Hi, Dot. I'm sorry these idiots won't just fuck off. They don't get you. They don't get it where we have all moved on. But look who are still causing drama and shit. It's just, who's causing drama and shit? I'm not causing drama and shit. The only person I cause drama with is with Rose and Sippy, because we disagree. We have an argument that's actually quite natural and very healthy. And if you don't like it, then ignore it. What's it to you that I lost my monetization? I am less stress-free. I am more stress-free from losing it. I thought you knew you are an ass. I don't see myself as you see me. I promise you that. Why does it stink like dirty dog here? Is it you that's stinky? They get all emotional when I start speaking. No, she was never banned. It's a fake Toshi profile was saying that. So Rose is still confused, as usual. She thinks she knows everything, and that's why I argue. I'm not going to bow down to this treating me like I must submit. I don't submit if you're talking shit. Versterkst du. I don't submit. But I don't cause any shit with Leni. I don't cause any shit with Dot. I don't cause any shit with Lizzo. Only now I see Lizzo making it an issue. Making it an issue that I do deserve. I've got my punishment. Like Russell Brand. He slept with a 16-year-old. And even though it's legal, he still was 32 when he did it. And he admitted it on Piers Morgan's show live the other day. So I'm really sorry if I hurt your feelings. No, it changed everything in JD. It was actually funny because I wasn't even going to read the email. This information. This is from my spy, my undercover spy. This information I have, and then you see what everybody else really thinks about you or me, and I felt much better today. I was quite out of it and upset and crashed out and depressed, but today I'm not. Why? Because I'm not drinking that foul red wine. That's why. And I have to stop smoking this week. I'm not going to go into May as a smoker. If you know what I mean. I have to end it now. So I bought myself some backup, some sweeties. What do you mean May? Maine? No. May. May the force be with you. I know, I've learned this one thing. I'll never get in to understand women. And normal Team Rose get to understand men. Suppose you too, all you women, all of y'all, don't understand men at all. Beltane on Friday. Yay, hey. So, let's get back
All
to
things
this.
British leads me to think this Peggy person is a Brit, likely living in Canada. Well, it leads you to think. You don't know. You think. Again, there's no evidence. Lizzo said she knows Peggy is a lady in her 70s. Conspiracies, mate. It's too far-fetched and it's too stupid. But then this is coming from some stupid idiot that believed in, that absolutely fell in love with Max Spears and all the rest of it. No one cares. Just shut up. No one cares. Stop going.
Because you're too rough and too dry. And you don't understand that this is a community bigger than true crime.
On about Koberger. You're flipping obsessed. No, name one Moscow detail your friend forecasted correctly. I don't want to, thanks. I'm not interested. There were many that were forecasted correctly, actually, because what you're saying is not actually been proven. So,
Max,
until you can
Maxine,
prove
and Buttercup.
something,
So you see, this is
crack on.
the true
once she
YouTube
banned every
hate
male
channel.
on her, once she banned every male on her channel, except a token few beaters.
It doesn't make any sense, and a lot of these are sock accounts. You know, obviously, Ron's a sock account. Bob Raymond's
Who is
a
Ron?
sock.
No one knows who Ron is. Maybe you know who Ron is. Maybe Ron's you.
Kraken's a sock. Alexander's a sock. Tiffany, I'm not sure.
Well, you know Alexander's a
he's
sock because
Tiffany
you are Alexander.
Days,
When you were
or,
pretending to be Officer Michael.
I don't really know who RC is. I think he's associated with Leanie. See, this is all Leanie.
You see? Do you see?
That's why you only have 210 subscribers, Lizzo, because, no, I mean, this is your content.
Rose thinks we're all fucking stupid. This woman thinks we were all born yesterday. These people are all associated with Leanie. RC, I don't even know this man, but I think
This is 6 months ago.
He's one of Leanie's. You see, all these people are associated with Leanie. Are they, Rose? Are they really? Here's the thing, Rose. I've just gone back and looked at a Dolly Vision video. And actually, these people are not associated with Leanie at all. Do you know where they all come from? These all appear to come from Dolly's. A lot of them. Pink was around. Pink 1178. She was back in Dolly's. Mary Jane was at Dolly's. I saw Mary Jane in there. I didn't see Peggy in there. So obviously PJ and Dolly were there. It's a bit hard to tell, but you know, certainly not on that list. They're not all Leanies at all. Stop talking bullshit. But if that's what you're trying to go for,
part of Leanie's people. So this is that letter.
And that's a biggest load of bollocks for the best part of the Leanie's people, because they're not.
The watcher that likes to send me nasty, write nasty songs about me, sends them to Lionel. He adamantly denies.
How do you know it was the watcher that sent them to Lionel?
However, he's just happy.
A watcher from the shadows is not how the watcher signs off their stuff, I don't think. It's the first time I've heard that, a watcher from the shadows.
One of his responses before Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Hyde. That wasn't me.
Attacked me.
Or was it
first,
me?
He said, shocking. One person came to mind, and he goes, do you remember when someone came into your chat and said they had been staying at your barn and you checked the channel out and it went to Resto Chesto's
See,
channel?
I don't believe that. I think that's
speaking and the one commenting, Resto's black chick co-host. They're creating fear to play with your mind. I'm very sorry for this abuse. I don't know.
I don't believe it's all to do with Resto. Why would it be?
I am very sorry. Maybe you should read out the letter and forgive and forget.
Well,
forgive everyone involved and maybe hint at a truce like you did with
look, hint at a truce. We've all tried truce. She doesn't want truce.
He accuses me of writing the whole thing. So he's
you did write it, Rose. Sorry.
Difficult and impossible to deal with because he's
Mary Meadow. I've seen that name before.
1 minute he's nice, the next minute he's mean. So then you can see
who's Mary Meadow, because I've seen that name pop up recently.
The first one was from September 25th. These are 6 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 6 hours ago. I thought there was one that was 18 hours ago. Deep in the middle of the night, 2:18 p.m.
Hey, Zero Fox Given.
This afternoon,
Long time no see.
2:21 p.m., 2:22, 2:23. So every minute they sent me another email.
Bullshit.
First
You
one
sent them
says,
to yourself,
everything has become
idiot.
much worse. Then this month, many things are going to happen. ... Then this one says
Of
Lizzo
course they are.
has a new group of people.
Oh,
She
look, sent with
gathered from
Proton Mail,
Dolly's
which I don't
whole
have.
community. She has new people to harass you and stalk you. ...
Do I? Who are these new people then?
Wow. Then she says,
Show me
some
the
of
new
them
people.
are
Yeah, I've got new
named...
subs, but they're none of those people
I
from
hope to see you
Dolly's.
soon. So they're threatening
Sorry.
to come see me. This was sent this afternoon. It was sent after I posted that video. So this is what happened
Some of
after
them
I
are
posted that
named.
video showing the letter that these people wrote.
These people didn't write. You wrote from Maine.
This was the response. You can see I forwarded it to a lot of the authorities. Then I also said, I responded. I said, so what is the purpose of your visit? And they...
I nearly phoned the sheriff that number. I got that number from Mississippi. I nearly phoned the sheriff in Maine.
He immediately had deleted this email. So you can see they
Of course they
once
did,
again,
Rose. Stop
they
lying.
pulled a cowardly and deleted
Wait,
the
pause,
email.
pause. Rejected account recently deleted. Of course it was. You deleted it, dickhead. Wasn't delivered to Rose, leave us alone at proton.me. Yeah, of course it wasn't. Because that is not a real email. It's one that Rose made herself.
So
And anyone that believes that Rose...
I saw Lizzo say to Lionel Roy that no one cares about what I'm doing anymore.
They don't.
And they're all just ignoring me and no one gives a rat's ass about me any longer.
They
Yet
don't.
instantly she covers my video.
Thanks for popping in.
Of course I do.
I've got 500 things on my
Of course
mind.
I do.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing
will
now.
continue to cover everything that you do.
Have a good one, Zero. I'm glad to hear
Interesting, isn't it?
that you're still alive.
But I've told you, I will cover everything.
I'm sure everything's going good with you. Or
I ain't
better.
stopping. I ain't going to stop now, Rose. You cannot come back here unless you change your ways.
That's what Gypsy Lady was mocking Nicolina, because Nicolina also said she's not going to change her ways of mocking everyone and being a mean girl on the streets and still getting paid for it. That's also called trolling. And they're trying to they want to take away trolling on the YouTube, because it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse for the ones that get better, because people are jealous and people hate it when you succeed, and they will do anything. And it's not because I didn't put fair use up. It's because I played more than a minute. You're only allowed to play a minute. You're only allowed to play 60 seconds of somebody else's stuff. Whether you put fair use up or not, you have to stop after 60 seconds and then interrupt it and then carry on. I'm still learning the trade, if you know what I mean.
Mailings, the actual hard copy photos of me.
Let me just correct that.
Of me
Anybody listening to any of this bullshit that Rose is putting out, it's all lies. Lulu did not implicate herself in any of the mailings that were sent out whatsoever. What Lulu did was she told us what she said about the email from, or whatever it was, letter from this telltale.
Oh no, Zero. Were you in a cast? The wrist is the worst. It's so important. You broke your wrists, so I don't know if things are getting better. Oh my goodness me. You should have gone, that's what I learned. Well, I didn't learn it. I haven't learned it. I wasn't in martial arts really, although my stepdad was. And this other one now, my latest stepdad, I took him down to the river with the dogs once, and he tripped. And I saw him roll, duck and roll like a fireman or like a soldier. I said, are you okay? Are you okay? He says, no, I'm okay. At least I learned how to fall. You've got to learn how to fall. No cast, a brace. That must cost good, expensive money. Medical shit costs so much fucking money. I hope it was included in your. Anyway, I hope you get well soon. 3 weeks ago, how long is it going to take for you to heal? Wow.
Tattletales thing. She just repeated it and said, "Oh, this letter or whatever said this," and told us what it said. So, no, she wasn't saying she did it. She was referring to what Tattletales had said. But obviously, because she referred to it, Rosie's like, "Oh, that means it's her. She wrote it." No, she's just doing like you're doing, referring to these fake emails here. She was referring to the other fake
3 more
emails that were
weeks.
sent, and all sent by yourself, Rose. We're not dumb. We all know that you sent them to yourself. And these goons that follow you, like Tina, like Maria G, they're all goons. They're all idiots, because if they're going to believe a liar like you, then they're fucking stupid. When they're going to, I actually think Maria G could be responsible for a lot of this as well. Is that what you mean by perpetrators? That these people's names that you listed as...
Rose, you're busy emailing me because I am live. You know I'm live. That's why you're emailing me, Rose. But I didn't send you a link. If you come into the chat, maybe I'll give you a link.
Perpetrators, are they the ones that are also involved? We know that Max Smith's involved. Absolutely.
A little dance in my living room to Barry White.
Leak is definitely involved. Is Raider involved? Are you using him as well?
No, I think it's.
Is that what you mean by perpetrators? Because all of Rose's supporters are helping her.
Most of these people.
Who's Cindy Smith? Is she something to do with Max Smith? Because I don't know her.
Cindy Smith is Team Rose's team. Somebody in her team.
And kind of weird reactions.
Cindy instead of
yeah, I
Max,
find
is
this
Max
all
Cindy.
very odd. So, this is my update.
Okay.
Yeah,
The zero Fox given. This is Lizzo. I've got her blocked, but I'm trying to prove to her that I'm not a hate channel like she is. She wants to say I'm a hate channel. This is a hate channel, Lizzo, and this is your big one. That's why you only got 210, because all the hate is all directed to Team Rose. That's the truth. And that's why, even though Lizzo defended me once in the very first live I ever saw her in, another live that I saw her in, which was in PCT, what's her name? Mad Megan. I blocked Lizzo from my channel. So if she does come in, then people say hi, and then I know she's in. No, I'm not a hate channel. I speak things through. And I don't hate Rose, and she knows it, or Sippy, but we communicate and we argue, and we, unfortunately, Team Rose calls everybody names. Unfortunately, I never grew up arguing like this. I don't know, I'm not, and then unfortunately, Sippy thinks I like to do this on a regular basis. No, it's just, this is what's going on. I overread something that came from, what's her name? That came from Lizzo about me. I saw, and even though I put her up, if you don't know who Gypsy is, she's also, she's one of those parents that lost their kid, and she does a very good live now. But she was also speaking about me and my monetization loss. And that's what I wanted to say today. I'm actually glad I lost my monetization. It was a very good lesson to learn. And I started getting more views because I have not monetized. I'm more entertaining right now to you. And I can speak about you speaking about me. You see, that's what it's all about. Not the tarot. The tarot is from the devil, you know. And I'm a big ass. And that's what I wanted to say to, what's her name? MJD, the big fat donut. You know what? I made you famous. Team Rose made you famous. We used the different tools of making you famous, and now you're in everybody's life. You're a mod everywhere. If anybody's life, you're there, and that's why it makes you a very good mod, and that's why you never lost your range, because you called me an ass. We can all be asses. No, 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 no. Women are not asses. Women are the big C's. You know, who are the big C's? Debs, Donna, and dipshit. Who? Who? The other one? Debs, Donna, and I've gone blank. Debs, Donna, and I can definitely be an ass. Oh, darling. So long as you don't lie to yourself. You can lie to everyone else, but just don't lie to yourself. A lot of people have lost monetization on YouTube. It's cracking down. Yeah, exactly. And it happens all the time. And you know what's the worst? Then you go and you search in the search of YouTube, what should I do if 5 people said you're not using your own content? Then you go to the first video and then they tell you, delete all your content. And then they tell you, that is a video from the fucking devil telling you to do the wrong thing. You don't delete all your content. You make a small video, 5 minutes long, to show how you don't steal anybody else's work. And I am deep down, I'm blonde. When I was born, I was blonde, by the way. I was platinum blonde until I turned 2. And then it started going darker because the less outside you are. As a child, I had blue eyes. I have, I'm one of those children. Most babies have blue eyes, don't they? You're all ass at times too. No, women are strawberries, and they think they're always sweet. But sometimes you bite into one and it's very, very bitter and not ripe yet. You must only bite when it's ripe, you see. That's how the thing goes. But there's another creature that we need to speak about, I think. The creature's name is blue-haired toad with a moustache. I should draw her. I don't want $4,000. I want $5,000, and I'll stop talking about the blue-haired toad. Yes, I'll tell you indeed. I put a lot of effort into that relationship, and all she did was bring me down. It's the same with the brown queen from Kentucky, or no, I mean Virginia. You know, that brown queen that loves to twerk. And she's become a very good grok producer too. I put a lot of effort into that relationship too. And what did they all do to me? They all reported me. There, yes, I know it was you. That's why you were crying and you were dropping a tear or two on your stove while you were cooking some more spaghetti and mince. I'm all like a lemon. I never claim to be sweet. Well, darling, that's why you should know your what do you call it? Your moon sign. My moon sign is a goat, and I'm as a grumpy old goat, and I'll put my head down and ram you like a ram too. Believe you me, and I can climb a mountain better than anyone else. I'm a mountain goat. You can call me the mountain man if you like to. Remember to hit that thumbs up, please. I really appreciate if you do. I forgot now. I was going to say something more like a lemon. Yes. So, let's go, and maybe I'll remember what I was saying.
I actually believe that Maria G,
I said, hope everyone is okay now.
all of your lot are
email was
involved.
still active, but then later, all this stuff and mentions Lizzo, which is very weird. Who would
Doesn't
you
know, does it?
Okay, now.
You wrote it. What
And
was
then,
that? So something about
Yeah, I
Bobby
find
and
this
Melinda.
all very odd.
What the hell was
So
that?
this is my update. Responded to see if they were still active, and I said, "Hope everyone is okay now." And the
2 rows to Bobby, Melinda, and G. Jones.
What? Why did you go quiet?
Bobby, Melinda,
What happened?
G. Jones, and others.
email was still active, but then later it does all this stuff and mentions Lizzo, which is very weird. Who would do that?
Of course. Who would
Except
do
for
that?
Lizzo.
I mean,
And then says,
very
expects to
predictable of
see
your
me soon.
Rose.
I hope to see you soon. And then
I don't
after
really give a
that,
shit.
they deleted
I
the
hope
email.
not to see you at all, to be honest. I would much rather you disappeared completely.
Gone.
Off of YouTube, get yourself gone.
That's
There's no
the
place
latest
for
with the
people like
stalker
you that
on
make
Teen
shit up.
Rose. I'm an old granny.
You're not.
Am I that
You're a young
important
granny.
that you need to
Really, you like to think you're that important. Yes, you're an old granny. Why don't you try and act like an old granny should? Give us something to be respected, to respect, because I can tell you now, there's no respect for you whatsoever. What you are is an absolute disgrace as a granny at the moment. I would be ashamed if you were my granny. Why don't you go away again and let's have another bash at it, Rose? Let's have another go and see if you can go away and come back doing something fresh. This was your chance. This was your chance to disappear and come back and do something new and have learnt your lesson and let all this go, move on. But it's very obvious you cannot just move on. You promised, well, you didn't promise. We came to an agreement we weren't talking about each other, but you just can't stop. You cannot stop yourself.
No.
You're just a total pain in the ass. Nobody likes you anymore. Everybody's sick of you. We all just want to move on. Apart from you and your people, like Maria. Maria G only has a chance.
This is called trolling, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one there. This is called trolling. What I'm doing also now is called trolling.
Because she's talking about your bullshit. Because without that, she's got nothing. She's lost all her friends pretty much. She's no friends left. What friends does she have? Everybody's ditched her. And most of that's because she's...
You think you're a saint, Lizzo? You've also gone through bumpy, sandy, gravel roads down this banister of YouTube streets. And it has been quite bumpy for you, I must say.
Pally with you. And yet you had no loyalty to her. You're a dumbass. But let me tell you, I would go away again if I were you, Rose, and start again. Start again. Let's see if give it another go. We'll give you one more chance. One more chance to go away and come back and do something decent. Let's see if you can manage that. But I know you can't. Can't help yourself. But by the way, telling everybody you're an old granny, it don't wash. Do you think people feel sorry for you? Oh, bullying an old granny. No, nobody feels sorry for you. You bring it on yourself.
do this? And no, I'm not doing it to myself.
You are doing it to yourself.
Anyways,
absolutely you are.
Sigh.
Yeah, sorry. I feel sorry for you. No, I don't feel sorry for you at all. I think you're a fucking dick. Nobody's falling for this crap apart from the gullible people that you hang out with. Rose, have you ever thought of the possibility of hiring? Oh, don't get it. You see, why do you do this shit? A private investigator. Go on, Rose, hire one. They do have more time to put into a case than the police. Don't know if it would help. Just wondering. Well, it won't help because it's all coming from Rose herself. You know full well she's never going to do that.
So, back to what I wanted to say is I'm happy to take however time it takes for me to get back on my monetization. But only in the good time, the good Lord's time, I'll be happy with that. I had to learn a lesson, and I did. And guess what? I've actually got another fucking copyright strike. I've got one copyright strike, and I have to do a... You're never going to believe this. I have to do another fucking YouTube course. Another YouTube course for a copyright strike. For a movie, a video, a 28-second video I made 3 years ago using YouTube's music. It was so silly. But it was 3 years ago. I didn't have any monetization. And this company is not giving me a chance. Not giving me a chance at all. The video was taken down by YouTube. And to get rid of the copyright strike, I have to do the fucking course. Oh. Zero says, I'm still friendly with Maria. I'm friendly with everyone. Unfortunately, Maria is another one with me. Maria and me are like Lizzo, Spazzo, Lizzo. Me too, for the most part. What? No, I've gone blank. Yeah, I know you're all in the same group. You're in the same fucking true crimes chat community, and it was never my vibe. My vibe was truthers about aliens and spirituality and occult lifestyle and demons and angels and God, and that was me. And when Team Rose and I were still getting to know each other in the very first few days, beginning days like 2017, 2018, 2019, because I think she was on BBC in when did Max Spears die? 2016. That's when we met. And the way she carried on with how she knew, because she learned from other YouTube's videos and Barbara Marciniak and Kim Gargan, which it's their own philosophies. It's not a religion yet. It's their own spirituality, and they are very good at manipulating people's minds, like David Icke. These guys are professional. So, but then I said to Rose, well, then all this proves with the Anunnaki and Enki and even Egyptology, it proves that Jesus is a true story. And the New Testament was something that we should actually follow and understand and learn from and consider what Jesus did, whether it was 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago. There's always lies in between. That's what I can tell you from what I've learned on YouTube. There's always lies in between. That's why there is the Bible. They have to tell you the truth. The dark side has to tell you the truth. Yes, 10 years, MJD. 10 years. Can you believe it? We should be celebrating. It's Freedom Day here in South Africa. Happy Freedom Day to you and me. I'm not into murders and women who bury their children and crimes that are never explainable. I hate it. That makes me want to get sick. When you want to tell me, oh, my favorite murder I'm watching now, and it's real true crimes. It's not a fucking mystery. It's real shit that goes down in... Listen. It's worse in South Africa. We have 60 to 80 violent murders in our country, and we're half the size of Texas. We have 67, nearly 70 million people in our country, and it's fucking worse than the Wild Wild West. They'll kill you for your phone. They'll kill you for what you call it? For a pittance in this country. There's no such a thing as $800 for a kneecap. They'll do $800 for one bullet, one boer. But we don't have the fighting spirit like Americans have. Oh, the United States, because the Canadians, they have more vaccines in Canada. I think that's what it is. So the nation is more dumbed down, and they don't have enough in their population to fight up. But Americans know they've got a fighting spirit in them like no one can believe. South Africans have a criminal spirit in them like no one can believe. We drip with gangsterism and crime. You like to watch the court cases, like to see the justice prevail. I hate it. It's disturbing to me. It disturbs me. But what one thing's very true is that the justice system is definitely more than two, but two-tier systems, one for women and one for men. And the men get much heavier fines or time in jail for the woes, for the crime that they did. You know, in South Africa, the problem is these people don't even earn the amount of money, and the bail is very low. But because they can't afford the bail, they just sit in the jail, and they sleep like sardines on the floor because the jails are overflowing, because they're so poor that they're stealing food, they're stealing to eat and feed their children, and then they go to jail. Or they become a hitman because it's good money. Because why? Because only 30% of our population is employed. 30%. The rest are either self-employed, doing what, like I do, because there's no work, or they get 30% of the country gets grants from the government. And believe me, it's like $20 a month. Who can survive on $20 a month? I don't know. But that still keeps them to vote. If they want, they get their $20 a month, the T-shirt, and a KFC or McDonald's. They'll vote for you, and we'll have another 4 years of Banana Republic. That's how it goes. Not here. I just watched a woman get 3 life sentences. Tim Rose said this one. Did I see it? She said I must watch this. Was this one? Yes.
Brian and Lynette Hooker. Brian says Lynette just bounced right off the back of that there dinghy in 2 to 4 foot high seas and a screaming wind, and everything we found since says horseshit. It's just not true. There were not 2 to 4 foot seas, and the wind was not screaming on the lee side of Elbow Key. Yeah, on the windward side, it was crazy. Maybe 18 knots, white caps and crash and surf. And then on the leeward
So
side,
this rich couple had a dinghy to go to the yacht on vacation or whatever. They're obviously rich, and by accident, the husband says that they were going from the dinghy to the yacht to I don't know, well, what, they were on holiday or whatever, and by accident, his wife fell out of the dinghy, and then they couldn't find her again. Oh, so you know it. You know you're. Yeah, it's a case of fatal attraction. Oh, I can't believe it either, but she will go back to prison. Who are you talking about now? Oh, the one, Letitia Stouch. Absolutely. So, stage. Yeah, and that's because you all came from Dolly Vision, and I only started watching Dolly Vision after Team Rose. Well, no, I think I watched it before. Then all of a sudden, what's his name? With the black hat, Ernie Shelby. I started investigating. That's how I met White Rabbit. And but of course, you know, Ernie Shelby was grifting on saving the children, and Jolly Vision was accused of making old grannies waste their money on what? Why do people pay monetization? Why do they do it? Because the creator only gets 40% of the money. A PayPal would be nice, but yeah. And then Team Rose, Ernie was auctioning off his very badly made gator hat, the black leather and the gator teeth. And the thing was, the woman would pay for the hat, and then if they buy the hat, then he will come to your house with his hat and give you the hat that you purchased for $600. $600 she paid for this hat. And all the women on the live were saying, no, 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 not Rose, don't let her know. Then, of course, Rose chickened out of it, and she just left him have the money. And he didn't, because she didn't want to give her address to him, because she truly believed he was a lower class than her, and he didn't want she didn't need any help from a grifting gigolo that loved to walk the streets in the day and night with one shoe off and one shoe off and one shoe on. He's in jail. No, I think he got out again. He got out of jail. Nobody wants that hat. Nobody wanted that hat. The hat was a cover for money laundering and human trafficking, basically. He was trafficking himself via the hat. Okay. And she still didn't understand that. She still doesn't understand that that was what it was about. The women were paying for the hat, and he would come and visit them for the weekend. At least Jolly kept it tidy, and he got a girlfriend. Get rid of all you girls, eh? Yeah, that's you all sour cows. Sour lemon cow cream. From Mel to Rose to Sierra, and even the toad. I don't know. Did the toad know? No, I don't think the toad liked Dolly, nor did Sippy. Sippy, do you know what she did? She started the school of grifting on the internet. That's what she did. He was using the hat for new place to live. Yes, there we go. There we go. You learn very good, ladies. Very good learning day today. So is it also a bank holiday in America? What's the day for you today? Well, why are you all online this morning? Good morning on a Monday morning in America. Yes. Let's go back to this. Let's see here. Use passport.
Because she's doing it. But by all means, Rose, why don't you play along, get yourself a private investigator, because they're going to have to look at your laptop and your devices, and they'll soon find out it is you that's trolling. Yourself, obviously. Yep, there's my responses. Then we have Aurora Storm there. Sorry you're having to endure this. I think you should collate the emails and file a complaint and send it to YouTube. Have been doing that. We've all been doing that, apart from Rose. Rose is the only one that hasn't done that because she daren't. Rose will not send this shit into the police because she knows she's the one doing it. However, we have all been sending the information to the police. So keep yourself well and happy. She's never happy. She'll never be happy. But you carry on thinking that. Look at this paper cut, gullible as ever. Lisa P is from television days. Isn't she? Yes, I thought she was. Who knows you now? That was a mod from the past Dolly Vision. Well, I was never a mod, so that rules me out, doesn't it? Because I wasn't a mod. In fact, I barely even spoke in Dolly's, to be honest. I don't even think I did ever speak in Dolly's. I don't think I did. So yeah, Pink fan. She was in dollies. Who
He's
else
made a
was in
lot of
dollies?
money. He's made a
Lots
hell of
and
a lot
loads
of
of men
money
in
out of
dollies.
YouTube. It's
Loads.
amazing because he's very good. He used to have the callings. I don't know if
But
he still
yeah,
has the callings.
I do remember Rose did have a very a big fallout with Lisa P, if I remember rightly, because I've seen it when I was going back over Rose's old material. So it's very odd that that name should even be brought up on a list. And then she's gone and seen what I put out about Lisa P, and then gone and written another email to herself saying that, oh, how I've become friends with some of Dolly's old crowd. No, I haven't. That doesn't, Rose, that you're not covering your mistakes very well. You were the one who put Lisa P on because you thought you put the names of everybody that you had a beef with.
No,
That is a
I
long
don't
list.
know what. I didn't know what the hell Team Rose had. What Dolly had? What did Dolly have? The gift of the gab, the gift of the Southern American gab. And the woman loved him on a Sunday night. Yeah, it went so fresh and tight. The grift is real, baby. But it is nice. People, or the viewers, the subscribers, if they get tickled by the creator, they would like to tip you. Some people are really bored with lots of money. Especially women who want to show off and say, oh, I'm the biggest tipper today. It's like a cattle show. Like a, what do you call it? It's like, yeah, it's like a cattle auction. It's like a cattle auction. There we go. How you doing, Team Rose? I like Dolly because he made me laugh during this very sad time of my life. Where am I going now? Here's your. This is your. What do you call it? Your payment. This is your fine for being such a great YouTuber, but for having a bad mouth, calling people names, calling me names, telling me I must die. In all those emails you sent me, I must die. I must die. You hate me. I must die. I should read them all. Make you listen to them. Yes, who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Little lady, you must learn your lesson here. You do not play with Dandy for too long. And I'm only doing this for fun. You'll get your rose, your rose, your wrench again, you old broad, your old granny. But you know you're not an old granny. You just make yourself out to look like one. Horrible. And so I hope you're laughing now. This worked. Yes, it worked. But remember, ladies, I do not join chat groups. I'm not part of any community. And I will argue with Team Rose and anyone who thinks they're right and I'm wrong. And it's the same thing. If I think I'm right, I'm going to argue with you. But it doesn't mean that I need to call you names or even hate you. It only means that I'm arguing with you, and it means that you need to stay calm. You don't need to call me any names and say, oh, you, Lionel, you disagree. But it doesn't mean that if you disagree with me, then any one of us are right about anything we fucking disagreeing about. And it doesn't give you permission to call anyone names or ask them to go and die. And then after, oh, I don't know why I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I have a sadistic side in me. You know, guess what? On the 25th, when this all went down, Uranus entered into Gemini, and it was the worst feeling in the world. And then the next day came the 26th, and that was even a worse feeling in the world. I had the worst Sunday of the year yesterday. It was terrible. I even ignored all the emails. And I only watch that now. But what do you do? What do? You take wrenches away. That's what you do. I hope she's cried now. Now you know how I felt. I'm not in anybody's crowd, and I'm glad that I entertain all you grannies and great grannies and lovers of grannies, because you come back. And I'm not grifting. It's not a grift. I'm not grifting on your video, Lizzo. I don't grift on you, Rose, and I never fucking did. It was entertainment, and I didn't deserve it, but I learned from it, and it was a good lesson to learn, and a good. If I actually ever put in the amount of effort that I should have, but I rather had my red wine, then maybe by now I would have been monetized already. But I don't have the hours. It's like becoming a pilot again. And you have to put in your hours, and you need 4,000 hours. And I only started on 1,300, and I'm up to 1,999. Let's see. Did I reach 2,000 hours? Because it's always 5 days behind. This YouTube plays with your mind. You know what I mean? 1999. It's not going to work, is it? Back. I said back. $919,999. Legal watch time hours. Valid public watch hours. But in actual fact, I have more than that. I have, I think, 7,000. Let's see. Where's the watch time hours? There. This is not valid watch time hours. 365 days. Oh, it's gone down. It's dropped because I don't put in the time. 5,000. 5,000. This thing doesn't focus very well. Anyway, it's not what it's about. It's not like I'm like some PewDiePie or gamer or even a granny like you or Team Rose. I'm not like that. This is talking about Dolly. Zero says his humor is funny, but he is the person. He, as a person, is not. He's a very good manipulator, you know, I think. Oh, thanks. It's my pleasure. I just wanted to have fun. I didn't do it to MJD because she called me an ass. It's the first time. Then we all realized we're all assholes. Do what you must. Oh, Team Rose, it's a joke. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. I can't read this fast. It's so small. You're not a total loser. You're not. You trigger me when you scream at me. Well, darling, you're the one that screams and plays with your pots and pans. You know. Before you go, let me give it back to you. Shame. And then you can go and cry. Okay? Go cry. I am a menace. I'm going to go pay my bills. Yeah, wait, before you go, I hope you're not gone already. Fraud. Look at all this fucking. I must put it on slow-mo. Well, she's gone now. She doesn't realize she's got a wrench back. So, but I'll say this and I'll tell her to watch this later. I can't remember. What was I going to say? Yes, there we go. You bought the fucking black hat, the cowboy hat with the fake crocodile teeth, gator teeth. But you want money from me for playing entertaining videos from your mouth. And then your team, I don't want to say this again, took the monetization away. I only do it for entertainment. You don't have to be jealous of me. That's all of you. You don't have to be jealous of me, Team Rose, because we've never met. I've never met you, you never met me. We don't know each other. We wouldn't even get along in real life. You would expect me to go and paint or go and fix something in your house. I bought the hat because I had made a lot of money that summer and I was trying to get him back on track. No, I want money from the dingbat who offered to shut me up. Well, I hope you go live later and tell her that no, we will not stop speaking about each other. We have to do some. We have to. Oh, I did that by accident. Take that back. Oh, I banned her. Will somebody unban her, please? I don't know how to do that. Team Rose was banned. Please unban Team Rose. Fuck. Team Rose was hidden by MJD. Done. Thank you. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to put it up on stage. Anyway, I'm overheating now. I'm having a hot flush. Team Rose can pay me because I'm not drunk for once. Oh, did it go again? Did you lose it then? No. Of course you'd lose it then. Yes. So if you hide them, then they lose their wrench. Anyway, I'm not staying long. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all your continued subscribing to me. You know what? We don't have to love everyone, but we don't have to. I don't expect me to be like anyone else except for me. You're not banned. You were banned. And then it all happened at once. MJD is very fast. I did it by accident. Yes. Anyway, bye, ladies. Sorry for wasting your time, but I need a break now. Always when I get good. When I get a good following. No, I've said my say. You can all go back to the beginning of the show and fast forward. It's quite juicy. Or it's not. It's boring. Anyway, have a good Monday. Ciao for now. Salani Gachle. Maybe I'll come and see you later if I'm still sober. Yes. We'll kill each other very quickly if we ever met. darling, you'd give me a hammer and you'd make me fix your house. And I wasn't born with a hammer, I was born with a feather duster. Ciao for now, ladies. Thank you for joining. Have a good day. Be the best you can be. That's all we can. And this is an amazing day leading up to really, yeah, because you weirdo, you have to block everyone. Bye. Subscribe if you have.